Pashtun and Baloch are good neighbors. I would say Baloch and Pashtun are trusted friends. As far we all know that historically both give helping hands to each other in the time of trouble. Now, in this specific era, under the racist Punjabi elites and the name of Pakistan, both Pashtun and Baloch are oppressed, colonized, and brutalized. Their resources, minerals are plundered, lands are grabbed, means the fish of Gwadar is not available to Baloch. They will be eaten by Lahoris because they didn't accept the ownership of this land to the Baloch nation, which exactly belonged to Baloch nation. Their resources from the Kodak to Soy, every inch of Baloch land is enriched, minerals enriched. But Balochs are the poorest people on the surface of earth because all the resources are plundered, all the lands are grabbed where minerals are enriched. The Pakistani, what we can say to Pakistan, at least when anyone is using the term country or state for Pakistan, we are feeling that he is committing a blunder. Because how anyone can say to the killers, to the colonizers, this very particular thing which is called or known in the world as Pakistan, they take everything from Baloch and Pashtuns from their lands. When Baloch and Pashtun raised their voice, then they started killing them. They started not the killings of the people who think wise for their life. I'm so sorry that we didn't connect well. I think there was some technical fault. So we were talking about the plundering of resources from Balochistan and Pakhtunkhwa, and after that, when the indigenous people of Balochistan and Pakhtunkhwa raises their voices against these plundering, against this injustice, against these killings, then they were labeled as traitors. Not only they are giving exemplary punishments to the human rights defenders, but they are also killing the civilians, the Baloch civilians on their own land, on the land of Baloch. Dr. Naseem and his colleagues will put the data of the missing persons, Baloch missing persons, extrajudicial killings, then anyone can easily realize that how much barbarian this Pakistani state is. The tyranny which we are facing is much more than the novel of Franz Kafka, The Trial. in the courts, in the Pakistani courts, there is no justice for Baloch and Pashtun. All the human rights defenders from Balochistan, Baloch, and from Pashtunkhwa, they are facing severe injustice in the Pakistani courts. Marang Baloch and her other colleagues are in jail in fake FIRs. Ali Wazir, Haji Abdul Samad are in jail in Sindh. They are person right activists and are in jail in Sindh in such FIRs, in such charges that they were even in the jail. In those days when they were in jail, there are FIRs in various areas against them that they did rally here and they did that and that in these days. Even they were in jail. Hanif Pashtun and Nurullah Tareen, two of my closest friends, are enforcedly disappeared from Peshawar. They were total seven friends. My 7 friends were enforcedly disappeared. 5 of them are now in their home. Peshawar High Court made a GIT for them. The other 5 which were released later present themselves in the GIT and tell the Peshawar High Court that yes, we were enforcedly disappeared by Pakistani military, and the other 2, Nurullah and Hanif, are also with them. Just after hearing that, the High Court just stopped the GIT process. This is the conditions of the Pakistani courts. They are killing the civilians in custody. Like recently, Hamdan Baloch in Karachi, like others, they are killing the civilians in custody and also in the internment centers in the name of counter-terrorism. In real, they are doing terrorism by themselves and then killing the civilians in the name of counter-terrorism. More than 5,000. We have the exact list of Pashtun missing persons. 5,000, more than 5,000 Pashtuns are missing. More than 80,000 our people are killed, civilians are killed. But to whom we cry? To the Pakistani courts? Who is running on WhatsApp and the WhatsApp messages of Pakistani military officials? In the United Nations offices, I think not only Baloch, Pashtun and Sindhis and others too, they come to these offices, they cried, they begged for justice. But still, they are failed to make Pakistan accountable for this terrorism which they are doing. Now, in such a situation, that war around us is unfolding. Pakistan is bombing Afghan civilians just to create the circumstances of war. You people well known to the situations in Iran. War is unfolding around us and 90% of our leadership of human rights activists are in jail, are in Pakistani jails in fake FIRs. How a nation will take a position, a humanitarian position, a nice position in such situation when war is unfolding around you. Now, I think it's a time to reunite ourselves. The oppressed and colonized nations have only one way to solve their problems and to get rid of these colonizers is to unite with each other. Baloch are not only our brothers, are not only our friends. Baloch are our trusted friends and trusted brothers. So we hope also from Sindhis, Gilgit Balochistan, Kashmiris, Pashton and Baloch for the unity and the end. I will just say some words of Mubarak Qazi, a poet of Baloch resistance. Mubarak Qazi says, the homeland blooms with colors and light. The homeland blooms with colors and light. Without the homeland, there is nothing, no existence. If there is a homeland, I am alive. Alive, and I would not die. I will die and turn to dust. Rise again, as rise I must. And with my voice so bold and clear, speak the truth for all to hear. Thanks to Baloch National Movement, leadership, and all the guests for listening.